And turning now to the coronavirus in our state, a positive turn. Maryland sees just over 1,600 new cases of COVID in 24 hours. That is actually the fewest number of new cases in our state since the end of November.
Plus, our state positivity rate, it is below 7%. That's for the first time in weeks. Now, this is all happening as Maryland enters another phase of the vaccination process. We are now in 1C.
But while more people can be vaccinated, there just aren't enough shots right now. There's no other way to put it. WJZ is live at 5 o'clock. Joy Burnett explains why the state is moving into a new phase, even though there aren't enough vaccines, and what local health departments are now saying about all of this. Joy.
Rick and Nicole, so phase 1C includes people who are 65 to 74 and other essential workers who were not included in the previous phases. Now, the Maryland Department of Health decided to move into another phase, even though they do not have enough vaccine, and that's because they do not want for any of the doses to go to waste. Maryland is moving into another phase of the vaccination process, but because more people are able to sign up, that doesn't mean there's a vaccine waiting for them.
Since we legitimately are eligible for it, I feel worthy, I feel lucky, I feel grateful.
Sherry and Ken Bell got the email in Baltimore County Sunday. They jumped on the opportunity to register.
It was just karma.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, finally something good out of all of this.
They're one of about 2 million people who are now eligible, but the state doesn't have enough doses for everyone. The Maryland Department of Health said they're getting about 10,000 doses per day from the federal government, but it's far lower than the amount that's needed to meet full demand. That supply and demand issue created a problem in Prince George's County, where people who didn't live or work there found a loophole on the state's website to sign up for vaccines.
I have heard loudly and clearly about the concerns. We share those concerns, and so I apologize this morning. I just want to send out an apology to everyone because I know it caused great concern.
The Maryland State Fairgrounds is one of the sites where people have been lining up so that they could get their COVID-19 vaccines, and after they get their first or second dose, they sit here just to ensure that they are in good condition before they leave. Anne Arundel and Howard counties have decided to wait in the previous phases until they know they'll have enough doses to move forward. To date, about 330,000 people have gotten their first shot.
A lot of people, like my mom, she's waiting for them to open up for her to be able to have it. So I can say that I am blessed to be able to have the option.
And in Prince George's County, where people are actually able to sign up even if they did not live in the county, we're being told that those folks' appointments have been canceled if they've gotten no shots at all. Live tonight at 5, Joy Burnett for WJZ.
Joy, thank you. Well, it was the first day of the new semester for several local universities, and they welcome back students with coronavirus top of mind. So the University of Maryland started the spring semester with a message from President Darrell Pines. He is asking students to stay vigilant in the fight against COVID by social distancing and masking up. The first 2 weeks of class will be solely online while students quarantine. Towson University also remote for 2 weeks, and they're going to start in-person classes on the 8th. Meantime, Governor Hogan announced another $20 million in COVID relief money is going to go towards education. Grants will be awarded to K-12 schools, community colleges, the Maryland School for the Deaf, and the Maryland School for the Blind as well. Now, the money is coming through the federal COVID-19 relief bill. A full breakdown of that funding can be found right on our website. Just head over to WJZ.com.
Well, as concern grows about new strains of COVID-19, Moderna says it believes its coronavirus vaccine does protect against new variants of the virus. Those variants were first identified in the UK and South Africa. Moderna says 2 doses of the vaccine should protect against those variants. According to the company, the variant first spotted in the UK had no significant impact on the vaccine's effectiveness. However, the results for the variant found in South Africa, they weren't as optimistic. Some studies have suggested that vaccines may be less effective against that strain. Moderna said the vaccine was still expected to be effective.